Welcome back to the Research Finance Education Series. This video will explain how to process a vendor invoice with an SPA, or Service Provider Agreement. First, why is it important? If you are rendering services externally from Unity Health Toronto and need to pay an invoice, a Service Provider Agreement may be required. A Service Provider Agreement, or SPA, is a contract between Unity Health Toronto and an external company or independent contractor that performs specific work that a normal, regular working hospital employee could not perform in his or her day-to-day tasks. When engaging with an external vendor, please connect with Research Contracts to determine if an SPA is required. When submitting your vendor's invoice, ensure you mention 1. The company code, the accounting unit, the expense code, the activity, and the SPA number. Once the invoice lands on Research Finance's desk, we will review to ensure the corresponding activity ties to the SPA, the invoice is within the timeline of the SPA, the invoice is within the spend limit of the SPA, and the services completed is within the scope of performance of the SPA. If an engagement is undertaken and an SPA is not completed, this may result in a delay of payment to the vendor. It is important that you speak with Research Contracts prior to engaging in business with your vendor. When Research Finance reviews the invoice and all items are compliant, the appropriate signatures will approve and Research Finance will send over to Accounts Payable. Please keep in mind that you need to keep track of how much is being paid to your vendor and the timeline of your contract agreement. If you exceed the amount in the contract, or do not pay invoices that are dated within the timeline scheduled on the contract, invoices will not be processed. You will then be required to complete an amendment, which must be executed before the payment is processed by Research Finance. SPA payments are also reviewed and tracked by Research Finance team, who are able to withhold or reject your submission if not within the contract timeline and amount. The following are forms that you may need to complete if a service provider agreement is required. If you have any questions about this presentation, please contact Research Finance at smh.ca or Research Contracts at smh.ca. Thanks for watching.